This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. This is Tuesday, September 12th, 2023, meeting of the Tilton Planning Board. I'd like to call the meeting to order at this time. Members, please identify yourselves, starting with my left.
Nathan Langione.
John Scanlon.
Paul Dickey.
Thank you. And Pro Vice Chair, Tom Damon. I'd like to call this meeting to order at this time. And we're going to have on the first item on the agenda is a change of use continued to Thursday, September 14th. Farmland real estate site plan compliance. I'd like to make a motion. We bring this forward for debate. All those in favor? Yeah.
For discussion?
Yeah, just for discussion.
I'll second that.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This motion has been accepted and it'll be continued to Thursday, September 14th. Next item on the agenda is conditional use permit, also continued to Tuesday on September 26th for the preserve, a conditional use permit for a pedestrian bridge within the wetland buffer. And I'd like to bring this forward for discussion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. So, do we have anybody here from that? Okay. Okay. Nope. Yep. All right. New public. Pardon me. As on in the agenda, new public hearings, WIJ Properties LLC, 614 Laconia Road, to pave approximately 1,800 square feet to be used to create 9 additional parking spaces on the west side of the property occupied by 4 commercial units.
I'll make a motion to consider the application complete.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Bring this forward for discussion. Do we have anybody from WIJ Properties, or are we going to? Nope. Okay.
So,
Bill, you can just start by explaining what we want at the
So-
plan.
my tenants are requesting more parking spaces, and I know there's a 20-foot setback from this side of the property. And started the additional parking that more than 20 feet, 22 feet, goes 81 feet by 22. I have a email from DOT stating that they have no issues with the additional parking because I'm not affecting the right of way. I'll just read what they said. Email is for you to use and inform the Tilton Planning Board of DOT's position on your proposed parking expansion. If there is no physical change within the state's right of way and you are not changing or increasing the use of the driveway, no permits are required from DOT. If you have a site plan available, the right of way line should be clearly shown to show that all work is outside of the right of way. So it starts 25 feet above that. On either side, for drainage, there's X on either side of the driveway. That's the drain. The drain goes under the driveway, and there's a long gully for the water to disperse.
If you have any public, I can't.
Is there anybody from the public would like to comment?
Does he have this is Pat Constantino, does he have a diagram that he can show us? And we're not seeing it on the screen.
There is a diagram online. You could probably, if you can click on that, or maybe when Nate's trying to hold it up, I don't know how to, we don't have a scanner here. Um, If you have access to the website, if you just, maybe John's going to try and put it up so you can see it. Where's the camera? Not bad.
So I can point it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I'm taller than you.
that's good.
It's right, this,
Thank you, John.
Just as a note for the record, it meets the setback requirements, which are 20-20-20. This is in the mixed use district. It also meets the density requirement, which is a 50% lot coverage, and it is not in the groundwater protection district.
Are there any more comments from the public?
I'll make a motion that we accept the application for the additional paid parking spaces for Unit 4 building, for a 4-unit building located at 614 Laconia Road.
I'll second that.
Motion is made and seconded. Any comments on the motion? I'll call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Article's adopted.
Thank you.
thank you very much, folks.
You're welcome.
Sorry for the wait.
With the wait. And I just want to say,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good one. Take care.
Is there any other business to come before the planning board? Oh, that's right. Thank you. Change of use permit for Student First, 554 West Main Street. Zoning map R26-14, convert existing retail and repair space to office space for student bus service. Make a motion, we bring this forward to the board for discussion. All those in
Second.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Open for discussion.
I can introduce it if you want. I know he's not here. I think he's tied up with the start of school. You can continue it if you want to speak directly to him. But this is moving into the main building that is existing on the property that I believe the board indicated that it was previously a TV repair shop.
Exactly.
I was unaware of the use. I thought it was a vacant use, and it's now an office for Student First.
Yep.
With the applicant said there was no changes to the site. They just got rid of there was a portable office trailer that is gone, and they are now using the building.
Yep.
I have no problem.
Are there any comments from the public?
Yes, that was in between the TV repair. That was after the TV repair, I should say. That was a residential house. People were living in that. As a matter of fact, it was Odell, the one that you see outside the town hall doing a lot of outdoor work. So how does that translate into a retail business if it was a residential house?
Well, if it was a residential house and if that was abandoned, that use was abandoned, I believe this is in a commercial district, then they would not be allowed. Once a non-conforming use is abandoned for a year, it can no longer be a residential because it is a commercial. I didn't know it was.
If it was abandoned for a year, it wasn't abandoned for a year. They exited him out of there. The landlord exited him out of there so First Student could move into it.
Okay.
So I guess, when did the exit occur?
I don't know.
As soon as First Student did the repair, the landlord started to do the repair on it. This has been going on for a long time, and then the First Student uh, started coming in with the licensing. If I correct me if I'm wrong, Leanne, they were already in there and situated before they came in for this
Change of use, correct.
correct change of
Okay.
use. They've already been working out of this building long before they came in for the change of use. But
That's correct.
they worked out of that. I worked out of that building for First Student, and when they first came in, there was a resident that was living in there. The landlord decided that he wanted to get rid of the trailer that they had the office out of. As soon as they removed the resident out of there. They then gutted the building and then made it out of an office, and then First Student went into the office. So does that change it? Is my question. Does that change the outcome of that?
Isn't it commercial?
Right. It's a commercial and they're doing a change of use. You're correct. They're doing an after the fact change of use, but that's the change of use from then, I guess, residential, not from retail, to an office, which is an allowed use. I don't know how that would change.
It was a TV repair shop.
And before that, a TV repair shop, I guess. That's what I was told. Yeah.
We have a change.
So it went from residential to repair to repair. It went from repair to residential to commercial.
Yeah, I don't know how it ever became residential because that's a non-allowed use, but now it's back to a conforming use. So
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, is there a change of use on file
that's what you have.
for it becoming residential?
I didn't find anything in the file on the residential.
So would he want to amend his change of use? Because he stated that to the best of his knowledge, information is valid.
Well, it's in a commercial zone.
Well, it says a change it from retail to repair, retail and repair television when actually appears that there was actually residential. I mean, I don't have an issue personally with them putting this in there, but the application, and he's not here before us.
I mean, I guess if we don't have a
And this is a
change of
business
use on
owner.
file saying that it was residential, then the last thing on record is that it was a repair business. I'm
But
not
you know
sure
what
if
the
there's
last-
any issues with that
What's the
being
tax card
inhabited.
say? That would be the,
Oh, tax card said office, but I will double check. Because
the
you guys said it wasn't, yeah.
It's been changed, so.
Maybe. Let's see. And this will get the record straight, but let's see.
I mean, I'm not sure if there is an issue with it having been housing without a change of use, or if anything could be done about that since the situation has already passed.
Tax card in 1
The
second.
other thing, it says the signature of the business owner, but the property owner is different and it's not signed.
But the property owner did not sign it. No, this is just signed by student first.
First
Is
Student.
the property- Yeah, is the property owner applying to have his property changed in,
Nope,
on that?
student first was asked to put in an application for their change from their building where it was into this building.
Do they have permission from the property owner to, make the changes, so that it's all
Yeah, are they
clear?
able to act as an agent?
Yeah, they're already in there.
Yeah, but if somebody moved into your house, start renting and then change it to a different we can assume things, but this application is official record. So I would move that we just continue it until, the end of the month and get that figured out. I don't think there's an issue with them operating it, but we should have the records clear that the owner agrees and that's what he wishes to do, as opposed to,
Michael Gothier is the owner on record.
I would argue the application's incomplete without that signature, correct?
Has a signature of Student First, who's
Right,
applying for
but-
the change.
But doesn't the property owner legally have to apply for the change? Unless
it says right here,
authorized
yeah.
agent?
It says signature of property owner if different. So the property owner is different and he did not sign it. I know if I had property, I wouldn't want somebody doing it
The
without.
tax card doesn't say any use, any,
So I like to
residential
move that we
use.
continue it to the 23rd, 26th, the 26th. And then,
Seconded.
and you can get in touch with them, just have them sign the
with the
stuff.
owner. Yeah.
We'll just clean it up a little.
The motion before the board is to table this until the next,
Continue
I'm
to-
sorry, continue
Okay.
this till the next board meeting and get in contact with the property owner. And all those in favor of continuing this motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's carried. Any more business?
I have two questions for the board. I had a couple inquiries this week. One is from Sea Light, which is right up here on Sanborn Road. They want to put a fence up. I told them they needed an amended site plan. Is the board in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Second, I had an inquiry from an architectural firm that is working for the Tilton School, and they're putting a ramp and stairs to access, I believe it's a dormitory, the dormitory or one of the buildings. Do you want to see a revised site plan for that on an egress?
Yeah, I think, does it just require a building permit for that? Or,
Well, they would obviously get a building permit, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's a change to a commercial site if they're adding something to the exterior. So I would think that it's an egress and doesn't need a site plan revision, but if this board wants to have them do a revised site plan, we can require them to do that.
is it a new door, new access? It's an existing door?
Yeah.
Or an existing door,
I don't
and they're
know.
just bringing the,
The architect called and said, do we need a,
I think it's
Permit.
just a, if they're creating a new egress and a whole flow of everything, it's one thing, but if they're just putting a ramp in on a.
I think it's a ramp, a
existing door,
handicap ramp that they're putting in,
I
right?
think so. I'll have to get the details. And they,
like it's-
we'll wait till they apply for the building permit
Yeah.
and with the plans. And if it seems like it's more than just an egress.
Yeah, they've been working on that also.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. That's all I have.
Motion to adjourn?
Nope, we have minutes
We have,
on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Minutes of August 8th.
I'd like to table the minutes until Jane gets back to do
A
that.
motion to table.
Seconded.
motion to table the minutes until the next meeting. All those are in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried.
That it?
Nothing before the board. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion's carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was well worth. Eric,